What's up, guys? This is Bright Light Crypto. Um, on lunch, man, I just had some teriyaki chicken and rice with broccoli, some carrots. It's pretty dang good. God, I ate it probably a little too fast. I was so hungry, though. Oh, yeah, I had a little bit of Funyuns, so I had to get some junk food in. I've been doing a little too much of that lately, but hey, whatever. Supporting the Metallica today. Yeah, that's me. But anyways, what I want to talk about today is why I got into crypto. And not the how, but the why. So, why I got into crypto is because I saw all the banks and everybody getting richer, even pickpocketing all the blue collar, all the poor people from the lower levels all the way to the higher levels. It doesn't matter. Like, I saw 9 people in between you and your money, and I went through the 2008 crisis with my family. Well, not my family, my mom, and watched her just lose everything, and she's still struggling today for the most part, but she's come back from it, but definitely was a big impact on my life, and just how everything can go to crap. And I realized that you don't own your money, the bank does. And like, I had to buy assets, man. Like, crypto brought me to wanting to buy a house, and now I have a mortgage that I need to pay off, and hopefully crypto brings me to that. I don't like renting because there's that carrot above your head that they can just kick you out whenever just to make more money off of you. Like, let's say you're renting a place for $800 a month, but the mortgage on that's $5. Like, they pocket $100 of your money, just like interest rates from the Fed, man. And it's just like, okay, so you fill in other people's pockets. So maybe I need to start filling my own pockets and pay myself first. And crypto I saw as a solution. Like, yeah, it started with Bitcoin, and then I learned about Ethereum, and then all these other coins, and I got into DeFi, and like, all these changes just blew my mind, and I had to learn. And I was watching BitBoy, I was watching Richard Hart, and I was watching Altcoin Daily. I dropped Altcoin Daily and mainly BitBoy like within the past year, because I started seeing, like, why isn't everybody talking about this? And I was watching Richard Hart in the background, and then it switched for me. And Richard Hart, he's right, like, about all the BS, all the furu stuff like that. And I think BitBoy's starting to turn around, which is great. Because Sam Bankman-Fried does not need to put any elitist or bills out there that will just make his pockets get richer. Even if he says things that it's not going to hurt DeFi and this and that. But that's on another subject. But and anyways, Richard Hart brought me to this area of, like, yeah, I need to own investments. I need to have this decentralization. I need to not have a middleman in my pocket. And that was a big moment for me. And like, I almost got into Celsius. If it wasn't for him, I probably would have. And I would have been wrecked even more. And yes, I have lost tens of thousands of dollars from getting into the wrong chains and rug pulls and this and that, learning the hard way, until I finally said, screw it, I'm fully going decentralization. And the only way to go there and own your own assets and be a part of a community that truly believes in crypto is with Hex, is in this ecosystem. And I mean, yeah, the gateway drug for me into crypto was Bitcoin. Like, yeah, until I started doing the math that, okay, so I'm going to own a half a Bitcoin and I'm going to have to wait 10 years to get 100 grand or whatever. That made no sense to me when all these altcoins were popping off and just making people millionaires. I'm glad I stayed away from Luna. I'm glad I stayed away from Celsius. I'm glad I dodged that bullet, but I got into another chain, the Kronos chain, and my tax money was basically gone with that. Well, I kind of made a third of it back while it was going down and the Celsius debacle and everything happened with Luna and UST, but like Hex kind of like, and Richard and the Pulse Chain sack and the Pulse X sack saved me from it, because like in the background I was fiddling around with Hex and things like that, although I've been watching Richard since 2017 here and there, just keeping him on the sidelines, and I was like speculating on it, but I had a little bit of Hex in the background while I was into all this other chains and stuff like that, and like that was all unaffected. Yeah, the price went up, the price went down, this and that. I sacked for Pulse Chain and Pulse X came about, and I should have sacked more for Pulse Chain and saved myself, but like I'm still a believer. Like I've got scammed before, I've gotten rug pulled, things like that, but like Hex in this ecosystem of delayed gratification and no middleman and check your smart contracts and no admin keys and keep your keys and decentralization really clicks with me, because like if the future of crypto and the future of humanity needs to move forward, is we're gonna need that. Like, how did the United States start out with their currency? It was decentralized and centralized in some aspects, but still they had different states had different currencies and a whole bunch of other stuff, and it just never made sense until the federal government came about, and that was a big shift to dumb it all down, really. But like, yeah, I'm in my mid 30s, and I don't see my kids getting anywhere in life without crypto. So, like, their whole lives are all technologically there already, and like I hope KYCing and stuff like that has to happen in certain areas and regulation comes in, don't get me wrong, but like we need good regulations so that DeFi still exists, that all these people that put their life savings into this awesome asset, it doesn't really, like, yeah, there are some bad projects and you got to find certain things, and there are some chains and there should be multiple chains and this and that, but like I don't know, I just wanted to come at you guys with like why I got into crypto is like self-sovereignty. Like, own your own thing. Like, if everybody had a crypto, would we all accept everybody's crypto? And would we be scamming each other for the other person's crypto over a popularity contest? It's like, it works out in the end with decentralization, but there has to be a part of it with centralization for the security. And that's where I kind of like, I'm happy that Richard is forking ETH 2.0. Like, that is awesome, because the updates come along with it. Yeah, there is centralization with ETH 2.0 in certain countries, this and that, but that'll all get worked out as long as Vitalik minds his P's and Q's with the DeFi industry. But other than that, I think Richard will really be there for the people. He always has been. He's built a brand around it, and I don't think he would turn his back around it, because Yeah, he built his whole life around it, and his whole life is hanging on Pulse Chain and Pulse X and making Hex better and getting people richer and saving people's lives through it. Because, like, yeah, before crypto, I had a job and I had no hope. Bitcoin gave me a little bit of hope, like, okay, maybe I could retire off of it one day. And then Ethereum gave me more of a hope. Maybe I could retire a little early off of it. Yeah, like, I don't own no 100 Ethereum or nothing like that. I don't even own close to that, you know what I mean? But I'm a little guy, and I still understand what needs to happen, where we need to go. So I'm on the side of, like, yeah, let's fork E 2.0, and it's better than Binance Smart Chain anyways. Like Richard said it himself, there's a bunch of bugs, and other devs did too, and I didn't know why he would want to fork Binance Smart Chain along with all the scams that are on top of it. I'm not saying there won't be scams on Pulse Chain, because there will be, because people are scammers, not tech, you know what I mean? The people that use it are the scammers. And I'm glad I got niched into this Hex community, and I hope they keep supporting me, because the more I look at everything and learn in the Hex community, I am like, man, I'm staying. Like, I don't even want to buy other assets. Like, I had assets on other chains, like Kronos. I have a few NFTs I'm trying to sell and stuff like that, just to bring it all over to the Hex community and this Pulse Chain thing. And, like, I don't really believe in NFTs, but it's a cool metaverse kind of. I don't know. I played a couple small plays, and we'll see if maybe I'll just forget about them for years. And anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about. If you made it this far, please hit like, subscribe. Tell me how my beard looks. I know I look haggard lately, but hey, man, I work hard. I got kids. I got a mortgage to pay for, and I'm doing this for free on my lunches or after work, because it's on my mind and I have to get it out, and it's more for a vlog for me. And if it brings value to some people, I'm all for it. I'm here to help. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll eventually get to them. I know I don't make videos every week. I want to try to, but sometimes it just doesn't boil up fast enough for me. So, and plus life gets in the way. So anyways, peace out. Thank you.